Hey everybody, welcome back, Falcon out there, Omega Edition. Alrighty, so we're looking at episode number 4 today. We've been having an amazing run thus far. Everything seems to be going pretty good. We've got a lot of technologies. We're hanging out in this little crystallized shrimp spaceship, which doesn't necessarily have the best power output nor the best ecosystem, but we're still making it work. Luckily for us, the hull itself is actually pretty strong, so it's actually able to sustain, hovering over gas giants, so that's been helping us with our iron supply pretty well. But either way, let's see here. We landed over here last time and we encountered life. They weren't too happy because apparently we were probably friends of another alien species that this life here weren't friends with, and then I think they see me as an enemy is what he called me or something like that. Or he feared me if I'm right. So either way, we're gonna drill their planet just because I can. And we have 5 fuel for that. I think we have a little bit extra fuel. Actually, we don't have that much fuel in the reserves, if I'm right. So hopefully this gives me something pretty decent here. We got some copper. I don't think there's anything so far that we could build out of copper, so it might not be the best thing to take it right now, but we have some oxygen as well if I really wanted to. But, we have silicone for oxygen, so that's not a really big deal. And then we have carbon over here, which I really haven't found a use for just yet. So you know what? I am actually going to finish up over here. No more drilling, I don't think, unless, let's see here. Does anything over here require copper? This is gold. Oh, we could do the shared cryonics with the cobalt that we found, but again, I'm not really crazy about the cryonics anyway. We already have the ultra probe, so that's not a big deal. We're looking for hafnium to get the subspace reactor, which we haven't found any more hafnium. I had a lot of it before, but then I threw it away, and then we found the technology for it, and I felt pretty terrible about my decision, but so be it. Alrighty, so, fuel, yeah. Let's, get our fuel supply back up. We're gonna hit up a gas giant really quickly here, and we're done in this area, so we'll take off. And let's see here. So, if I'm right, we already probed this, right? We went this way, and then finally over here. So, let's hit up this yellow dwarf. And that's fine because, again, our ship's gonna take the damage pretty well. I think we only took, 1 damage from that? So that's really ideal. We'll do a probe of maybe 6. Excellent, helium. Let's grab the helium first and foremost. Let's finish up. Let's fill up our gas supply over here. And we will probe one more time. One more time. Oh, we have to orbit again, huh? Okay, so probe. Launch the probe. Helium up to a 4. Yeah, I guess I'll take it. We're not really getting that much lucky with the fuel supply right now, but so be it. Alright, so we're done out here. Let's get out of here. So, what are we looking at here? Our only possible jump right now seems to either go back or go to this red dwarf. From the red dwarf, we could definitely hit this. We'd actually hit this right now if I wanted to. Gotta make sure that wherever we're headed is actually going to get us to our goal here. So, if I jump here, we'll be fine to continue our path down this way, it does seem. Now, the only worry here is that 21 and 7, 37 and 13. Let's hit up the red dwarf before we hit up this neutron star, I'm going to say, right? Yeah, the Jimmy Neutron Star. So let's go over here to red dwarf. And what do we have? Okay. This is different. My ship approaches a huge and strange construction. It's really alien, very different from anything I've ever seen before. Words appear on my computer screen. Words in my own language. Man from the Earth. We are watching you. Your journey is about more than your mere existence. Survive and we shall open the way to your eternal quest. Come to Rislav Rurep. There you shall find the answers you seek. We have learned a new technology, gravitational well generator. Oh shit. Okay, that's where you want me to go? How far is that, my lord? We're not that far from that location, but did you see how the red star, our quote-unquote ultimate goal, is still even further beyond that new quest marker that we got? That's fucking ridiculous, man. Alrighty, but either way, we have a quest marker at least now, so as long as we get there, we could, see something more about the game, which I'm really, interested about. Okay. So, we came over here. Is there anything in this, area, by the way? There is a rocky planet. Rocky planet. Giant. Alright, so we could definitely, fill up our fuel supplies over here. How do we approach this? I'm gonna say we approach this by getting some fuel first, right? So let's max this out if we can. We only have 2 left over, and that's okay. Let's come over to... We'll start off with Rocky Planet, I'm gonna say. Land over here. And we will drill. We'll do a 5 or see what happens. We have some more silicone, we don't really need it, and iron. Okay. I don't think we're going to be finding much unless we dig deeper here, so instead of, taking that gamble, let's just leave. Give it our best. Let's check out what Rocky Planet over here has for us, and before we dive in there, let me free up some spot over here by using this up, and oxygen's looking a little bit low, but that's fine, we have silicone anyway. And let's land over here. And we will drill, we'll do a 6 this time around, just because we have 2 gas giants to pillage some fuel from. And nothing but iron. Okay, so let's max this out over here, finish up. I'm gonna do it one more time, just to have our iron supply completely filled up, So we'll drill, we'll do like a 5 this time though. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. Max that out. I guess I might as well max this out, and we are done. Let us get out of here. I said, let us get out of here. I always forget to take off, man. Alright, fuel. Our oxygen's looking a little bit dire, but we have silicone for that. Let's go over to the gas giant. Take a little bit of damage, that's okay. Let us, number 1. Ooh, we have no fuel, as a matter of fact. So, here's the thing. If this giant doesn't really produce fuel for us, we're going to be in a tough spot. In a really, really tough spot. So let me, fill this up really quickly. You are going to more than likely be dropped. But hopefully this actually gives you some decent fuel, because right now I'm going to have to use 6. Oh, thank God we found some decent amounts. So you are done. Get out of here, my friend. And let's grab... Helium's going to max us out. So let me grab the helium number 1. I think it should max us out anyway. Or at least come close to it. Yeah, come close to it. Perfect. I'm going to probe again. We'll do another 6er. And we have a choice here. 4 times 4 is 16. 2 times 9 is 18. So we'll take the hydrogen, I guess, for that reason alone. Alright, we're finished. And before we leave the system, let's actually check out this gas giant over here. Get a little bit, hopefully, more fuel. Launch probe at 6, and excellent. Alrighty, I'll take it. Now, I kind of want to probe it one more time. Which, sounds like like I'm propositioning my girlfriend for sex here. And then she says, absolutely not, and that's my life. But let's launch the probe here, and there you go. 16. Excellent. Oxygen pretty low, that's okay, we have silicone just in case, and we could even check this out if we wanted to, but you know what? Yeah, you know what, let's give it a try. Why not? Oxygen pretty low again, silicone we have it. Launch the probe at 6, and there you go. Exactly what I was hoping for. So, before we leave, we will probe one more time, and then get out of the system. Or do we have to, really? Yeah, I guess we'll do it one more time. Probe will do like a 5 launch to probe, 9, and yeah, that's ideal. Okay. Let's get out of here. Now, remember, our new goal is somewhere over here in between our ultimate goals. So, we have Neutron Star, Jimmy Neutron over here, and we also have a yellow dwarf. Neutron stars can be scary. I really haven't had too much luck with them, but we'll give it a try, I guess. Yeah, sure, why not? The oxygen kind of worries me a bit. One of my devices was vibrating weirdly every time I turned it on. Assembled improperly, screwed down badly, I don't know. It's hard to build clockwork quality equipment with nothing but random drifting salvage. So it finally broke down, I need to fix it up. What do we lose this time? Interplanetary reactor. Oh! We have an abandoned ship, guys. Okay. So here's the thing, do I even... Actually, I need to fix this because I can't jump to that ship without this being fixed, so... There is that. So we'll fix this up, and... With any luck, this might be the Crescent Moon ship, which actually has amazing power supply. But what I would really like, maybe a new ship altogether. So, do we go to it now or afterwards? I'm going to say we probably go to it after we've pillaged just about everything over here, right? So we have a gas giant, and we have a rocky planet. Oxygen is pretty low. We have silicone for that. But more importantly, we're not even going to need to use our silicone because the moment we jump to the new ship, we'll have our oxygen supply filled up. So what I'm going to do instead, let's jump to the rocky planet. Let's land over here. Let's drill away. We'll do a 5er right now. Again, we can use up our fuel and our oxygen for this ship because we're going to jump to another one. Hopefully a better one soon. And, okay. Oh, hafnium. Perfect. Don't want to do this one more time? I think we should. Might as well max this out so that I have the chance over here. Let's drill again. Hafnium again. We need 4 hafniums, by the way. And we'll drill one more time. There we go, 4 hafniums. So now we can make that technology that we couldn't before. And this is fine. I'll take all of this. And let's take off. And... should we check this out for some gas? I would say probably. I'm not going to use the fuel that I have in reserves right now for this ship. Oxygen kind of worries me a little bit, but I think we'll be okay. So let's probe over here. We'll do another 5er, and pretty shit supply, so you know what? I'm not going to do it anymore. Let's jump over to this abandoned ship. Oh my lord, I've never seen this one before. Look at the power and the ecosystem of this bad boy. The resistance is terrible. What this means is that we're going to take more damage when we go to like giants and maybe even some random events. But our oxygen and our fuel is going to almost never be an issue anymore. So as long as we get, you know, our resistance up, we'll be rolling with a pretty amazing ship over here. So let's show the cargo. Oh no! No, no, no. Well, I should have known that was going to be the case the moment I saw how small this fucking thing was. Which, you know, again, sounds like something else she says to me, but that's another story. One that, you know, I cry myself to sleep for every single night. So here we are. We're in a tough spot now because now I've been so hooked on the idea that we're going to switch over to another ship that I basically said fuck you to fuel and oxygen, and now we're pretty low on that. What do you have? You have space folder, which you need to continue. An interplanetary reactor. And a Tau stasis. Ooh, boy. I'm so interested in checking this out, though. But the problem is, look at this cargo hold. I mean, we're limiting ourselves severely by jumping over here. Okay. Now, here's the thing. I could essentially take over this ship without committing to it, right? I could jump back over to my old ship, right? So let's take over the ship number 1. Your current ship and its cargo will stay here. Yeah, it's fine. I wanted to stay there. Alright, so now we have this little thing over here. And let's see here. Wow. Like, can you even fucking jump through things at this point? I mean, you have the... I mean, you should be able to. You have the interplanetary reactor and the space folder. And you have the Tau stasis. I mean, you have important things for sure. Let's see if I wanted to jump out of here, for instance. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. So, if I wanted to jump out of here... Oh, I have no telescope, though. So, one of the systems we'd have to build... Can we even build it? Yeah, I don't know how I'd build shit over here because we have no room for anything. This is a really weird ship. Like, how do you make this one work? You need a telescope, right? But I'm not seeing, like, another extra building point to make that happen. Interplanetary reactor requires 3 of that, huh? Yeah. I don't know, guys. I think this is a bad idea. I believe this is a bad idea. So before I stick my foot into it, let's switch over to ships. I mean, it's in a really fancy looking ship and everything, and I'm really interested in checking it out, but with that cargo hold room, you know, you're kind of, you know, going for broke on it, so let's take over my old ship. You know what? At least I've had grasp of it, so be it. Alrighty. We've done everything over here and here. We didn't mess with this guy. We could get some more fuel over here, possibly. But more importantly, we're kind of low on oxygen, so we're going to have to definitely drop this silicone in there. Luckily, that maxes out completely, and we're going to actually have to drop down some fuel over here. Not going to fill us up completely, though. And before we get out of here, you know what? We're going to have to come over to this neutron star, I'm going to say. Suicidal atmosphere. It's fine. We took 18 damage from this. That's actually pretty impressive, considering how resistant our ship is. So we'll do a probe over here. Hopefully we get something really good out of this. Let's do a probe of, like, 6 or something. Ooh, boy. Okay. What that tells me is that we are not going to do anything over here, so we need to continue going forward. Yellow dwarf. Preferably a giant would be amazing right now. Blue giant, okay. We'll go to that one more than likely. Red giant. 37 fuel, how to get over here. Oof, we're going to be really, really short on fuel. Either one of these jumps. 37, 13, 23, and 8. I mean, there should be a giant in here to get some more fuel, right? Yeah, okay, let me go to the yellow dwarf first and foremost. Hopefully get some extra fuel before we jump to the giant itself. What the? An icosahedral ship just appeared directly in front of my ship. Blue words materialized into space between us. I have no idea what any of that means. Well, what am I supposed to do now? Eject a ton of iron? 1. Eject a ton of hydrogen? 1. Stick out my tongue, okay. Unfortunately... Oh, wait. I think he's offering me a trade. Either that or he's telling me if I give him hydrogen, he's gonna fucking destroy my life over here. Just make me cease to exist, and... Alrighty. Whatever mikreme is what hydrogen would get us. Hydrogen is something that we need right now, though, because this is fuel, which we are pretty low on. So what I'm going to say is we're going to give iron instead, because we have a lot of extra iron. I eject a ton of iron into space. The ship absorbs the iron and spits out a ton of thorium. The words now read, "You friend, you give something something that disappears." Okay. I have lost iron, and apparently I made a friend. Okay. Well, at least luckily we have 2 gas giants over here, so I'm not as... Well, we have 2 at least. 3, yeah. I'm not as panicked as I was before. And we have a breathable planet over here. If we need some oxygen, we'll probably hit this up last before we do leave. Fuel is our big worry right now, so let's drop this over here. Silicone, oxygen, not really a big deal right now. You know what? Let's use some of this iron, though, to kind of clear up our hole a little bit. Okay. We need some gas, though. So we'll jump over here, probe this bad boy for a 6er, and thankfully we got a decent supply of gas or fuel, which is something we needed to keep our journey afloat here. So let's try to max out the fuel before we get out of the system. 68, huh? Okay. We will probe. Yeah, we'll do another 6er. 12. Yeah. Not really as great, but so be it. Prefer some helium at this point, but as long as we're just close to getting maxed out, I will accept it. Let's use a 5er. Sure, we'll use a 5er. We barely broke even. Finish up. And max this out. Hopefully close to it. Not quite. Alright, we still have another giant over here, though. And we have the breathable planet. And we also have this bad boy, the yellow dwarf. Let's, before we commit to the yellow dwarf, let's come to the gas giant first and see if we could get some decent fuel out of this one. Helium, okay, that's what I was hoping for. So that's even better. Let's max out our fuel now. Get out of here. Probe. We'll do a 6 probe. 6 helium. Yeah, I will definitely take the helium over the hydrogen. And I almost want to probe it one more time. Barely paid off. Barely. But that's basically the last one we're doing. Alrighty, let's go over to... Yeah, you know what? Let's try it out. Let's definitely try it out. So probe, hydrogen, fuck. Terrible jump then. Let's, yeah, well, I guess we'll drop this over here. We'll use the last bit of our iron. Remember, we need iron to fix our systems they break down, so we definitely do need some iron soon, because even though I don't take that much hull damage, it's just good to have some just to fix our supplies at the very least. So let's go over to the garden planet. We'll land over here to get our oxygen back up, and we'll encounter a new life form over here. Whoa, boy. You kind of look like the blue eyes, or not the blue eyes, but you look like the red eyes black dragon, like, you know, twin-headed form. I'm sorry, I used to watch Yu-Gi-Oh growing up. You can't follow me though, okay? I was a big Yu-Gi-Oh fan. You had Joey, you had, Seto Kaiba. Yugi. You gotta lose, Yugi. And then you had Yugi like, you will not beat me, Kaiba. And then you had Joey who was kind of like, yeah, get him, Yug. I'm gonna stomp right now. Okay, we something fear something something. We something. I guess we, whatever. Oh, it's talking about himself, alright. So they fear something that we don't know. They something life. Zerum, life, Zerum. So we had 2 of the same words over here. We, Zerum, fear you. Okay, whatever the Zerum word is, we need to learn it. Because we something fear you. You something, fuck, I don't know, man. I'm gonna disapprove. You Royup, you Zerum Larka. The alien doesn't want to talk anymore. Well, at least I learned a new word in Star. Alrighty, well, hey, I'll see you later, Red Eyes Black Dragon. And we could drill over here. I'm gonna drill just because usually you could find iron in these planets, and I really need some iron. So we'll do like maybe a 5er. No iron! Okay. Or you can just find none altogether. Hey, we got some gold for once, though, which we haven't seen in quite a while. Yeah, I'll take some gold for now. I don't think I really need the cobalt. I don't really need the carbon. Oxygen, we're filled up right now. I'm gonna take the gold for now, but again, I'll dump it if I really have to. Let's take half it here. Get out of here already. Now, what I also want to do is, gold was required for a system, if I'm right. The wormhole generator, which we don't have. Oh man, we're actually missing iron for it now. With the wormhole generator, thanks to the Omega element, this device can break the laws of physics by inverting the mass of a black hole and transforming it into a Lorentz wormhole. I can see them use that wormhole to travel any other wormhole within my telescope reach. It increases the telescope's range as well. Okay, so we definitely want to probably grab this. It's going to cost us another extra spot. Oh, you know what? The hafnium. We grabbed this and we never did what we wanted to do with the hafnium, did we? Which was subspace reactor. Requires a space folder. Okay, we're going to try this out. Let's make the... Oh, wait a minute. We need a spot, though, don't we? We definitely do need a spot. Okay. We just landed here, correct? No. We're ready to leave here, as a matter of fact. Okay. So let me use up the last bit of fuel that we have just for the extra spot, and we're going to turn this into the subspace reactor. Okay. We have this bad boy now. And again, what does this do again? This module works only during interstellar travel via the space folder. It's a photonic pressure propulsion device that reduces the amount of fuel necessary to travel through the interdimensional... Okay, less fuel. I like the sound of that already. Our power, I think, might have gone up by 1. I think we were at 5, and now we're at 6. I could be wrong about that. Alrighty. Well, hey, we got that. That's fine. Let's see what this does to... Ooh, our jumps do seem a bit bigger now because it's actually taking a lot more of a telescope range as well. And let's see. If I maneuver myself over here, it seems we're getting closer to that green marker that we got from that cube, so be it. Alright, we're gonna call an episode here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up, leave a like. The support does mean a lot. The run is still alive, it's still going, it's still doing really, really good. And, you know, hey, we might actually even beat the game. It's rather inconceivable, I know, but we're doing really good. We might just do it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up. I will catch you next episode.